We ain't live. Yeah. See that motherfucker try to catch you. Don't do that shit again. Remember what happened. I don't want to see that shit in the comments. But go ahead, man. Do that shit. He tried to catch you.
That
He tried to catch you.
Hey, he ain't taking
don't
that
say
shit.
don't
He ain't taking that shit as no joke, man.
Zaba, ziggy,
You
ziggy,
know
ziggy,
motherfuckers
ziggy,
is
ziggy,
playing.
ziggy.
But you know, the old heads was they used to tell us, man, you hear it in the music, man, especially like the Wu and all, you know, the 5% brothers was always saying that they wanted to dumb down the population. But I mean, goddamn, how do you make a 84 to a such and such a A? Like a 60 something to a 84 a B.
Yeah, man.
A 40 something to a 60 something a C. I'm like, if y'all would just get back to teaching these fucking children again, man, y'all would be cool. Take these fucking computers, because I understand that they saying like, yeah, you know, that's the wave. These kids got to learn technology. These kids ain't doing shit, but they ain't doing nothing but cheating with the fucking computers. I got 2 kids. The motherfuckers had computers and they ain't do nothing but look up all the answers and still fucked up. So something was off.
Yeah, typing and texting is 2 different things. You know, it's 2 different skill sets. You know, you even have your fingers set completely different. And these grading scales, like you said, man, you need more folks, you know, up in arms about that shit, considering motherfucker the standards we had thought was strict and tight, you know, and now this shit, I was like, man, I would have coasted with all this technology. I would have coasted.
We did, even if we didn't pay attention in school, we did well enough just so a motherfucker wouldn't flunk us.
Yeah.
Because you remember the niggas that got flunked. We might have been that last generation.
Man, my mom, look, I tell you what, my mom told me one year when I was just slacking off, one night I was stupid. I just wasn't fucking motivated. I just hated, you know, having to sit there and listen to that bullshit. But anyway, she said, you know what? Look here. If you flunk, I promise you, I will beat you every day of the summer until it's time for you to go back to school.
Listen.
Lesson learned.
Something told me ass whooping was the remedy for your fucking up. Because I got the same.
And it goes back to your point. Like I did just enough. I didn't. You know, I did the extra credit, all that shit. But yeah, even went to summer school, take a couple classes, you know, to get out the way for the next year or whatever. But that's what she told me. I never forget that shit, and was like, pretty much, you know, when somebody talking to you and they ain't looking directly at you, but you know, kind of like on the side of like, yeah, you go ahead. Let me see you. You know, you get held back. I will beat you every day of the summer until it's time for you to go back to school.
It was dead ass hilarious.
Yeah.
I don't think. See, the Cuddy, he ain't get his ass whipped. He ain't never get there and get his ass whipped.
Shit all the time.
Come on, man. We slick Rick. Slick Rick. I'm paying this money. You know, I'm paying this money. Shit.
Is this motherfucker clean?
You got to understand, like, I barely graduated high school.
That's this cunt.
We can talk about it now. He got that paperwork. We can talk about it now.
Nigga, I did just enough to get C's, nigga.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
That is me. Hey,
C minus, D plus.
If I get a passing grade,
that's it.
Keep these motherfuckers from complaining about, you know, oh, you too smart to do all that. Like, nigga, I'm too smart to be doing all this goddamn work for nothing.
That part.
Listen, man, for most of us, I just think there was a level of
shame.
I don't even think it was shame. I just think, man, that a lot of them teachers didn't really give a fuck like that.
Mm-hmm.
And some of them did, but I don't know, man. You felt something.
That's why you had to be active. You know, I wish, you know, if I had somebody active when I was coming up that actually like paid attention to what I was doing and not doing, I think I would have been a better situation, because I should have focused a little bit more. I was easily distracted. You know, I come home from school, throw that books down, and I'm posted 2 hours straight watching Rap City.
You come, hey, listen,
every motherfucking day. I mean, every day, faithfully. Fuck that report.
Who
Me
the
and
fuck
Chris
wanted
Thomas. You know,
who the fuck wanted to miss Rap City?
Nobody. That's what I'm saying.
Come on, listen. I ain't just have Rap City to watch. I had rhymes to write my damn self, nigga.
Okay. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I had girls to talk to on the phone as a precursor to trying to get some ass. You know what I'm saying? It was, it just that shit just didn't. And I get into college, I was like, shit, I am smart.
Yeah,
I
once
was
you
killing
lock
that
in,
shit. Like, nigga, I'm a genius in this community college.
Once you lock in, once you get rid of the distractions, you good. But
nigga,
fucking high school, bruh, I had way too many distractions, and I know it.
What's that doctor with the cane that you used to watch?
House.
My motherfucking house up in the community college. Son of nigga, like shit, give me that shit. Motherfucker, I was in chemistry class. If it said you got 94, I was like, what?
Yeah, a lot of us did better in college than we did in high school because it was on us. We actually picked what the hell we wanted to do.
Well, niggas is older though.
You had to take those fucking, those courses. And me and the old man, we went to that, that Catholic route. That burned me smooth the fuck out. You mixing in, that shit. And it was like our parents had no idea what the fuck they were teaching us. You come home to that bullshit and you like, none of this seemed right. But
Jesus is white every day.
They come, and come this close to calling you a fucking nigga like every goddamn day. Like you knew you wasn't supposed to be there.
I got hit with one of those. If your family can't afford it,
but you know what?
Then maybe you could. It was like it ain't that they can't afford it. It's that I don't want to go.
But listen, they was doing that shit. They was doing the. Let me tell you something. I remember going to the bathroom one day. You fuck off and shit.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember walking past the LD class. And I thought the motherfuckers was cool. I was like, what the fuck? I didn't know what LD was. We used to call them little dummies and shit. And I remember I remember.
Go ahead, man. You know that ain't right. Go ahead.
I remember going in there. I'm like, damn, they got a nice carpet. Motherfuckers is all over. These niggas is chilling. These motherfuckers is chilling up in this bitch.
Yeah.
And I was like, damn. And the lady was like, shit, you want to be in here? I was like, hell yeah. Y'all chilling. She was like, if you want to be in here, just let your mom know. You could come be in here. I went home. I said, hey, mom, man, they got this shit called LD. Man, they be chilling, man. Every now and again, they go selling erasers and pencils and shit. And little hand pencil sharpeners. They said they get me in just to talk to you. They like, motherfucker, you ain't going no LD class. Ain't nothing wrong with you. That's for them retarded motherfuckers. I was like, oh man, god damn. Yeah. See, but my point is that's how they do little slick shit like that. They was Dr. Umar and motherfuckers, you know what I'm
saying? Hey, have you guys seen that all these people remembering being part of the Gateway program? So in back in our school days, the CIA had a program to go to elementary schools to test kids to see if they were like clairvoyant and all kinds of other shit. They gave you this audio test. It would give you these headphones and it would play a series of tones. And somebody, went on the CIA website and found this shit. I'm telling you, like if you listen to this sound, like I remember this shit, like it came back like, what the fuck?
I remember that thing. It was left ear, right ear, or whatever, and decibels, how high, how low, and we had those tan fucking headphones or whatever. You had to sit there. Was that the one where somebody sit there and watch you, and you had to signal like what you if you could still fucking hear it?
That's the hearing test.
Yeah, that's the hearing test. They still do that shit.
Different tones.
Yeah.
But now let me find this.
And what was it again? They're trying to see if motherfuckers would have psychic powers and shit.
Exactly. Because they had this program where they were with a astral projection and all kinds of shit. And they were trying to find people that had like a natural ability to do this shit.
Okay.
They should have tested. They should have tested me, man. I'd have passed that shit.
You have superhero anyway.
No, listen, for real, I used to be able to guess numbers and shit. When I was in high school, me and my white homie, man, I forget what was that motherfucker, Eric Ackerman. We used to be in class, and he was like, man, I don't know what made us do this stupid shit, but he was like, hey man, I'm gonna write a number down. I want you to guess it. Man, I was hitting that bitch every time, and we would come back the next day, and I would either hit the number, which most of the times I hit, or I would be like within 2 numbers of that shit. And it wouldn't be like 1 out of 10. It wouldn't be 1 out of 10. That shit would be like 1 out of 20, 1 out of 50. And I'd be hitting that bitch. And he was like, how the fuck are you doing that? I said, nigga, I don't know, but it's a shame I'm not old enough to play the lotto. I get old, get blown up, shot up, and can't do that shit to save my life. Now I will
that
say
shit right out you.
I will say weird shit do be happening. Tinfoil, you listening? I will say weird shit do be happening. Like I'll be thinking about some shit, and the shit, it's weird how to just pop up out of nowhere. And I'm like, damn, I was just thinking about that shit. Or like
it's your phone, baby. It's reading your brain.
It ain't even a phone. It's just I'll be thinking about some random shit ain't got nothing to do with the phone. And then the shit'll pop up on the TV like a day or two later. Or I'll be like, damn, I wonder what was up with that. You know, in my head, I don't even speak it. And that shit'll come up on the fucking, something will come up about it on YouTube, or somebody will say some shit to me about it. And I'll be like, and I'm not saying that I'm psychic. I'm just saying it's a real weird phenomenon. It's a real weird thing that I do. I know the audience is gonna be like, this motherfucker's crazy, but it's some real weird shit, big bro. Listen, I'm telling you, man, some Stephen King shit.
Let's go. Old man, please run it. Let's go. He's doing it again. Man. Oh shit. Okay, let's jump in again.
From town, eat your own pie. Eat your own pie, white man from town.
All right, man.
Drizzy, man, you was supposed to be on, baby, man. Drizzy gonna cuss me out. It's all jokes, family. Come on, man. You're always welcome to come on, brother. Just say you want to come on. Don't put that shit in the comment section.
Let's
your family, brother.
Let's jump into this, man. What was that, Texas?
I'm confused by that shit.
Hospital refused to turn off heart device of inmate before execution.
What's the big fucking deal if they cut it off or not?
Because it's set to fucking jumpstart his heart, meaning he gonna keep fucking coming back.
Like as a medical professional, you're taking an oath that you're not going to participate in somebody's death. So it's an ethical thing, you know. It's like if you're a doctor and you implant like a internal defibrillator, like, you know, it's kind of against everything you went to medical school for if you turn that bitch off.
So
and they said do it right before. Yeah, they like do it right before we shoot him up, and they was like, no, we ain't doing that. No.
Man, listen, this is my thing, and you know, let's give the people a little bit of what the fuck we talking about, man, so they don't think we just up here jaw jacking.
Nah, I got it.
Hospital says it never agreed to deactivate inmate's heart device before execution. Nashville, Tennessee. A Tennessee hospital says it's never agreed to a request by state officials who face a court order to turn off a death row inmate's heart regulating implant before his execution next week. After a Nashville judge ordered the deactivation of Byron Black's device, a Tennessee Department of Correction official said in a court declaration that Nashville General Hospital said they could disable it the day before his August 15th execution at 10 a.m., but wouldn't come to the prison on execution day, as the judge had ordered. The judge ultimately allowed some leniency, saying Black could be moved to the hospital the morning of the execution. But on Wednesday, Nashville General Hospital spokesperson Kathy Poole said the medical center did not agree to participate at all, saying the hospital has no role in state executions.
That's where that legal, that oath kicks in, man. They can't partake in that shit, man. That's a lawsuit and a half. And on top of that, dude, they say it's suffering from severe dementia. There's like, they have other inmates doing his stuff for him. You know, getting them together and all that stuff. They was like, all right, it's fucked up that he has dementia and he has this heart defibrillator. But long story short, man, they end up killing him anyway. And they said he was in excruciating pain. They said he was screaming and everything
Oh,
when they
because
did do it.
it kept going off.
I
They
guess so,
kept bringing
man.
him back.
Back.
Well,
One injection to stop it, and then his device like, we ain't going yet.
I don't understand why they go through this huge process to kill. Like, do you how easy it is to kill somebody? Get you a tank of nitrogen, get that motherfucker one good breath, and it's a wrap. Like, that's it. It's nitrogen's cheap. It's
It's
effective
efficient.
and it's fast.
Yeah.
I don't understand why they got to go through these lengthy processes to kill a motherfucker. Like, oh, the drugs aren't available. They've taken X, Y, and Z off the market, so our executions are on the back burner for now. Or old Sparky has got a electrical short in it. We can't use him. The gas chamber, X, Y, Z. Like, get you a nitrogen. Like, going down to the tire shop. Nitrogen, you'll be fine.
Yeah, man. I saw today that they did actually go through with it without having the hospital partake in anything, in any procedure or anything. They end up, giving him the hot shot, and they said he was screaming.
You said give him some Kool-Aid with some antifreeze. Yeah, because he would never know. This
That's
is the best.
so fucked up.
It's the best drink I had in 40 years. Listen, so one of them, I would, you know what? Listen, I know for a fact because my uncle told me, God rest his soul, before he passed, his defibrillator kept going off, and it would just shock him out of nowhere. And I know with those that phenobarbital is 3 shots. One of them stops the heart.
Yeah,
and so the shit kept bringing him back. But I'm saying, man, did y'all read the last little part of the article about this motherfucker's case? Who he was?
Who he killed? Yeah,
Yes.
his whole yeah. I get that, but damn, bro,
No, ain't no but that. I don't do but damn, because he killed 2 children, 9 and 6-year-old, and their mammy, and
3-piece.
3-piece, but he shot at the ex-husband. Like, this cat was all the way live, and I understand it. Time changes people and all of that, but you know what you're doing when you do it. All right, we can call it a fit of rage. We can call, all of these things. We can say whatever, but at the end of the day, a 9 and a 6-year-old are forever 9 and 6, and that lady is 29 forever, man. He got to go on, whether it was behind bars or not. He got to go on with his life. It wasn't the greatest life, but he got to go on with it. So
yeah, her mom, whatever, was like in her 80s and was like, I'm thankful to to still be here to actually see justice be served. She was pretty much on your time. Like, I don't care what he goes through, as long as the job gets done. I don't care how it gets done.
Yeah.
He's up out of here. Now I could, have some closure to this whole, situation. But yeah, man, I just thought that's a real kind of, fucked up spot to be in. Whatever you can assist in this situation, but
now don't get me wrong. I get the hospital's policy. I get everything that the Cuddy said, because the Cuddy's right. Everybody's bound by their guidelines and their oaths and all of that shit. But to me, I'm like, man, look, if y'all gonna get that motherfucker shot, if he wake up a few times, keep giving him the shot. You know what I'm saying? Give him a
give him a double dose.
Like I said, antifreeze and Gatorade would have settled this shit real easy, and you wouldn't have had to worry about the defibrillator. Because it's just a thing, man. Like time could have changed him into a good person, but again, man, you killed 2 babies and a woman out of fucking jealousy.
Yeah.
One of the pettiest of emotions, man, if not the pettiest. The dude that got shot, the ex-husband, he ultimately lived, but you just was out there because you couldn't handle yourself. My mother dated a gentleman, and he is by no means a gentleman, but he used to beat my mother before I was in the double digits. He used to beat my mother. I remember this shit, and this was like 90s Lifetime movie beatings. Not the new Lifetime movies and shit where you scream at a bitch and they can call the police. Like, no, he used to beat my mom, and he ended up murdering, I think, a woman and her child. After my mom left, because we had to dip. My mother took me. We stayed at the Battered Women's Center and all that shit. 'Cause Cat was trying to find my mother on some sleeping with the enemy shit. And I guess he kind of changed some shit too, but that don't change what you done. And
Yeah.
I'm saying they're putting this cat to death, and it just happened. You get to it wake you back up for a little bit more. I ain't trying to, what I'm saying?
Hello, you back? Okay.
Right. This for the little girl. You back again?
You back?
This for the baby sister. You back? This for the mom. So
How,
I mean,
how was your trip? What did you see? You saw something.
you say
What you see again?
Well, guess what? You finna see all of it.
What Vin Rames, go to sleep. Go to sleep.
Go to
Jody.
sleep. Go to sleep.
Jody.
Ah! Hit him again. Hit him again.
Yeah, I get it, man. You rounded that out.
Man. It's just I
I
don't
get
know.
it,
It's
man.
just it's something about babies, man. I got the opportunity, man, to work up in labor and delivery, man. I was a guard up there, man. I seen all these beautiful babies come out. I said, man, that's the best we'll ever be, man. Babies and small children. And he took that away from the earth, man.
Yeah.
That's healing for the earth, man. Babies,
May
man.
the mother get her peace and closure.
Yeah.
And yeah, bro.
And
Yeah,
and
as the kids say, sorry, not sorry.
may the mother get her closure, and hopefully this motherfucker ain't nowhere near that woman and her children in the afterlife.
Yes,
That's
sir.
what I'm gonna say. Because
My
he'd
man.
probably be up there terrorizing.
Speaking of more people terrorizing shit. Baby dropped off in stranger's yard. Family found dead 40 miles away. Hear about this motherfucker that's on the run?
Oh, that's insane, man.
Yeah,
Guess he did the
well,
right thing before he
they
did the
caught
wrong
him.
thing.
Yeah, they caught him.
Oh, they finally
his ass.
caught him?
Yeah, they caught him. And I think they caught him yesterday. Yeah, this dude, he looked like fucking a young John Cusack. Actually, you pull up his photo, you're like, oh shit.
In your eyes.
Yeah.
He do look like John Cusack. He look more like Joan.
Yeah, fucking in Tennessee, man.
What you got, Cuddy?
Tennessee.
Killed the whole family and dropped the baby off. Yeah.
Damn. I
What
don't know
you
what
got,
brings a
Cuddy?
motherfucker to do some crazy shit like this.
Yeah. Yeah. We got a lot of this shit going on, man. They just caught that one dude with grenades and all that shit, talking about he wanted to, kill blacks and Jews and pretty much a race war and all that shit. He was had a whole arsenal of fucking grenades. I guess he was talking to his cousin about what he wanted to do, and his cousin was like, "Oh, really? Yeah, let me call them people on him." And yeah, this motherfucker ain't sounding right. He looked like he about to be a live wire. But yeah, man, this was insane, man. But the photo that they show when they actually caught him, how they hold motherfucker's head towards the camera or whatever, he looked like John Cusack.
Mm-hmm.
On that one, yeah, man. But yeah, they caught his ass. It's like, bro, you done did. You about to get. They about to bring back the chair for your ass.
That's fucking crazy.
They may put a defibrillator in his chest just because.
For real. Let that motherfucker keep bringing him back. Hey, go get the antifreeze.
Yeah, exactly.
What? Yeah, we still here. Get him again.
Yeah, man, it's just a lot been going on, man. Try to
see
tune out of it, but it is.
People like this, they need to walk the green mile. and then when they sit them in that chair, they don't need to wet the sponge.
Damn. See, they do that so it's on the people who got to clean up. You see what I'm saying? They do that to make sure that, like, dude, it's gonna be messy, but we don't need it that messy. With you going wrong,
clean it up. Give me a couple SOS pads.
That's why they did that. Remember back in the day when they put the leather strap around the eyeballs and all that stuff? That was
clean that shit up.
Clean up because that old Sparky got to come out somewhere.
Give me some
Fingers
SOS
tied.
pads, some Brasso,
Nah, man,
little
you got
Goo Gone.
some concentrated fabuloso, you know. Some Odo band.
Some Simple Green.
All that shit we use.
Little vinegar.
Hell yeah, little vinegar. Little vinegar and water.
Fabuloso.
Concentrated.
No,
The purple kind.
Or that little bottle of Lysol. Remember that little brown bottle?
Man, that's what
shit.
Saturday smelled like, son.
Yeah, motherfucker, put a cap full of that in your bath water. Hey,
What?
don't worry about it.
Oh man, you fucked me up. Okay, yeah. You say Lysol or Pine Sol?
Nothing, don't worry about it. The Lysol, baby. Hey,
Oh my
what you
God.
got, Cuddy?
Shit. This motherfucker right. He ain't right. That boy ain't right. Oh,
Little
he ain't
cap full of Lysol in your bath water.
Looking up with a
Who
ball boy
raised you? What the fuck was
Who
that?
raised you?
Oh my God.
I told the bitch, what you doing? She fixed me the bath water. And then she gonna come around with a cap full of Lysol. I said, bitch, what you doing to my bath water? Who raised you?
Yeah, man. Yeah, they caught old boy. Hopefully it's a clear-cut case and ain't got to go through all that shit. And hopefully, not hopefully, but maybe by early next year, he'll get that hot shot as well.
Yeah.
I mean, he done caught 4 bodies.
Shit, they waited until old boy was in his 90s until they fucking
Yeah.
The legal
He lived
system
a
on
full
that, man.
life. He ain't even give a fuck, probably.
Probably
See,
not, bro.
That's what happens when the prisons get a check from the state to keep you in there,
Right.
Keep that full occupancy.
You got to think about it, man. They paid for that damn defibrillator, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
He's been on the tilt for a minute, so yeah, they paid for that. That's crazy, man. Like you get all that, you got new teeth, you got a fucking heart defibrillator and all that shit. God
Keep
damn.
you in good health. Motherfuckers out
Fleece
here ain't
Johnson
even
as
got
a-
health care.
Fleece Johnson as a celly.
That's what Fleece wants. He wants somebody with dementia. They'll never know that they've been violated by him day in and day out.
I got morning wood.
That's what you call it should get, man. Life sentence of Fleece.
Man,
Don't nobody deserve that. Don't
Bullshit.
nobody deserve
Come on now.
Bullshit.
Come on now.
Fleece
A
in
life
with that
sentence of
dude.
Fleece. Yeah. I don't
White
want you right
ass.
now.
White ass.
Yeah.
I seen a lady today, man. I walked past
She
the
look like Fleece.
hospital, had the fleece mouth.
Oh.
Ugh.
Sucking that tongue. Oh, the
Ugh.
worst.
I guess they like air to hit that motherfucker. Yeah.
All right, man.
Nah, didn't
What's
they
up?
say it was 2 other people that were
That helped him.
yeah.
Yeah, man. I think they're gonna get charges too. I'm pretty sure they're gonna get charges too, man. Because this dude was on the run for a couple days, but they still found him in the same state. Like, bro, what the fuck was you thinking? You had enough sense to drop that damn baby off. You ain't think to head to the border?
Yeah.
Man, you got to realize like how many people haven't been outside of their circle.
Yeah. I got you.
Had like, we know people ain't never been out of town. And as soon as you hit that border, it's like, what do I do now?
Got folks who ain't never been to Eastwood Mall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What you mean it's another mall? Good night. Good night. You go ahead and do you, fam. But
these motherfuckers ain't got turnpike fare.
Who?
Get out of here.
Cleveland. Who got Cleveland money?
Right.
Yeah.
I know a gang of motherfuckers that said that.
Mm-hmm.
Who
I ain't
got
dropping
Cleveland
all
money?
the way to Columbus.
Right. It's really all the way.
How long are you staying? A day. I ain't got that kind of money. Nah, I can't do that.
Right.
All right.
All right. To this
All
day,
right,
could
man.
you imagine not leaving the yo?
No, that's just it, man. That causes a whole bunch of, that's a whole nother fucking situation right there, man.
Right.
That leads to a lot of drinking, smoking, and whatever the fuck else go on, man. Them Youngstown blues.
It fucked me up because when I got out of the yo and I said, oh my God, these are bad bitches, not town fine girls. You find here. You ever see bitches fine worldwide fine versus fine here? You be like, ooh.
There's fine and there's fucking drop dead gorgeous. Like,
Yes.
oh my God.
And I don't remember seeing that in the yo.
Yeah, I mean, we just had our rose-colored glasses on when we was back home. Like, oh, that's, she's the dime, but that's like the finest chick on the east side, finest chick on the north side. There's only one or two, Man, and
I got to Washington State and was like,
have
done.
mercy. Have mercy.
I forgot I was trying to invest and go to school and all that shit. I was trying to
you leave Ohio, man. You realize there's more than just black people, white people, and fucking Puerto Ricans.
You ever look at? I remember the first time I said, "What kind of bitch is that?" That's how you from a small town. I said, "Ooh, what kind of bitch?
Who made you?
Oh, that long curly hair, motherfucker was Samoan and Chinese." I said, "Oh."
Where they do that at?
I never knew Filipinos, Samoans,
any of that.
None of that shit existed.
Any of that. I told you, man.
I ain't know anything other but Japanese and Chinese. I ain't know nothing about Filipino, Korean, none of that shit. You out in the world, like,
you
realize let them give you no play.
Go ahead. Remember the first time you met a Mexican chick in the yo? She was like the only one.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like, I know her, man. She worked on Market Street. I know her. She worked at that Chinese food place. Yes, I remember her. Yes.
Yeah. Shit, you get out in the world, Nicaraguan, Colombian,
Hawaiian.
Yeah. I'm fucking Eritrean. Everything. Yeah.
Yes. Like, hold on, that's a different kind of black? Okay. Yeah.
What the fuck is Dominican? I don't care. Bring it here.
Like, I ain't never met an ugly Eritrean.
That's crazy. Okay.
I'm sure they're out there, but I just ain't never met them. They don't travel.
They ain't allowed to.
You know what's
you represent us.
No, you stay home.
No passport for you.
When you get somebody that's then left the country and they start showing you pictures of, like, my man G, my bro he was overseas when he got out the military. He was running fiber optics. This cat's base was next to a international flight attendants little place, wherever they train them or have them at. These were some of the baddest goddamn motherfucking. And he was like, man, they be down for the play, man. All that hijab shit come off at night. They down for the play.
And again, like you said, man, you small town, you only know your little square foot radius or whatever, and you get out there and your eyes open, and it's like you can never go back.
I went, man. I saw my wife for the first time. I said, "Ooh,
what is that?"
I remember the first time I seen the Ghanaian girl. I said,
"Yes, yeah, man,
for real,
yeah."
Doom, 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 doom.
Well, like I said, man, when I moved out here, then I saw the finest ones. They was on the stroll though, and it was something completely different. I was like,
"Yeah,
oh,
hey.
oh,
yeah."
That's a real prostitute.
Yeah.
Damn.
This ain't Market Street, baby.
Yeah, like, oh my God. Are you kidding me?
You ever see a prostitute so fine, you be tempted to go in your pocket, like. But then again, I never, like I said, I would see some of these women, man, I would Pink Panther walk to a bitch. Doo-doo, doo-doo, doo-doo. I'm telling you, but yeah, man. So,
I was running them out the hotel, man. I was like, you gotta be kidding me. Like, just dropped dead. Like, you couldn't find a dude? Like, nothing? Like,
right.
She was like, it don't make sense to work a straight gig. She's like, you know how much money I make a night?
Yeah.
And they broke it down. And I was like, and they put me on the game. I was like, look at fucking VIP or fucking valet. I'm sorry. It was like all that shit is those are our cars. It's sure as shit. Motherfuckers getting, CLKs, S classes, all kind of shit. And it was like, yeah, we VIP, we valet our shit so we can get in and get out.
They could get the bread because
That makes
motherfuckers see him like Pink Panther walking through there. They like, ooh.
I mean, it's just part of the culture, and they party favors. You know what I mean? Folks come into town, they expect a good time, and
they there to provide it. I ain't mad at it.
That's it, man. It's part of the nuance.
Yeah. Come
and
on,
that shocked me. That shocked me because they were so damn fine. I was just like, you got it. Fuck, this ain't right. This can't be right, but it is.
Right.
At our age, I mean, we seeing all these, like, we realizing how much whoring has been going on. Throughout our life. Like, we're watching whoring on Instagram.
We're
watching it. OnlyFans. And everybody's in on it.
But let me tell you, you know what? Go ahead, my bad.
I got a homegirl that just, like, out of the blue, she flew out to Dubai. And I'm like, girl, I remember, asking if you wanted to go out to Cali and you get road sick, you get car sick. You going out to Dubai? You got shit
doo-dooed on, ain't she?
Yep.
They doo-dooed on her.
And they did everything else. Skeet, pee, pee, poo.
I'm just, in this older generation, be like, ooh, these young girls, bitch, it is a VHS tape of you in some nigga cackle box. Y'all didn't, these young girls ain't the first ones to start freaking off like this.
Yeah, they just moved to the net. That's all.
It's just on the net. They maximized it. They ain't even got a flat back. They can just show a little tail. And some weird dude gonna be on there like, hey, baby, all right, here's my card number.
I'm telling you, anytime you come across a bitch and look at her and be like, I think I hit that, but I know I didn't. That bitch is in your tackle box on a VHS.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
Yep.
Damn.
Yep.
Yeah, man. All right, fam.
All right, what we got?
Child sex offender surrogacy loophole. Can somebody unpack this? Yeah, because somebody unpack that, man, please.
Man, I don't understand
it. Pennsylvania state lawmakers on both sides of the aisle want to band together and close a legal loophole that allows child predators to become parents through surrogacy. The issue has come under the spotlight after convicted child sex offender Brandon Keith Mitchell, listen to this shit, went viral for legally bringing a baby boy into his home through a surrogate mother he and his husband found. Pennsylvania State Representative Aaron Bernstein is planning to introduce new legislation that would close the loophole and bar sex offenders from obtaining children through surrogacy. They can't do so through adoption or foster care, but surrogacy is not in the law as currently written. Bernstein is a Republican, tells TMZ. He proposed legislation protects kids and has bipartisan support, and he expects it to pass in September when his colleagues return to session. Where is it at, man? Hold on. You got to, it was just up here, man. Okay, so look, the dude, man, where is it at? The fucking dude. Okay, Mitchell is a gay man who was convicted of child sex abuse and possession of child pornography back in 2016 and is now a registered sex offender with a 1-year-old boy at home. And he's been documenting his surrogacy journey on social media and causing outrage. So you mean to tell me this motherfucker can't come within 17 blocks of a school, but he can have a baby boy at his house?
Loophole.
You can't fuck no kids unless they're your own. What kind of shit is this, man?
It's sick. And it took somebody for somebody like him to actually expose it. Now, what happens when they do pass this bill? They're going to pull his kid? Or he's already in? He's grandfathered in?
No, they need to pull his kid, man. I mean, the cat got the dude has a history. They ain't even talking about his husband. We don't even know what his husband did. And for me, this is a situation of they should stop. Like, they should make it illegal for the surrogates to even have babies for these motherfuckers.
To
They should
even
do it
entertain that. Yeah.
to even entertain that shit. Now, this person she may not have known, but they need to do a criminal background check on all these motherfuckers. And if it's found that this person knew that this person had this background and she still had a baby for him for money, then they need to send her ass to jail too. They need to send her ass to jail too because they set this baby up, to be sexually abused and a bunch of other shit I don't want to say online.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, keep the baby at the hospital. You do a background check and be like, hey, I don't think these. Hey man, I think I saw this dude online. He's that dude who is a sex offender, and he just had a damn baby. Yeah, no, we keeping the baby here.
Right.
But again, it's the law. He's allowed as of now. He's allowed.
It's ridiculous. Go ahead.
After all these years, these motherfuckers talking about being tough on crime and no nonsense approach to crime and all this other shit, and it's always fucking pedophiles that only do like 1 or 2 years.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous, man. I mean, these motherfuckers should be on death row like everybody else.
If we got a dude in the White House complaining about, I'm not gonna give the folks the money to, I'm not gonna support any expansion for the Washington Commanders unless they change their name back to the Redskins.
No, it's worse than that.
Like, you go hard for that, but you won't go hard for this.
But think
he on the Epstein list.
But think about it, big bro. That's where I was going with that. But think about it, big bro. This is the same motherfucker who said, "Oh, why are we still talking about Epstein? That guy's gone. He's gone. We talking about it because he was abusing children." And they said that some of those girls were under the age of. They said that some of the girls were under the age of 10. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's more to that Epstein shit
than just celebrities.
Fuck.
Yeah, it was
like I said.
Shit.
We talked about this. If there is a fucking member of the royal family on that motherfucker, and he been stripped of all his responsibilities, but he's still allowed to walk free. He wasn't even supposed to be at the Queen's fucking funeral, but they let him come.
Mm-hmm.
And that this cat fuck with baby. Like, listen, man. We literally just watched a bruh get socked all up in his motherfucking face because a cop. We didn't talk about it. We were supposed to, but because the cop said that he didn't have his lights on during the rain.
Yeah,
socked the boy twice. And this cat can go home with a kid with a dude, and they talking about it ain't got nothing to do with Garrett Strait. Well, there's endless stories where a lot of those couples been caught doing shit with children.
Yeah,
those couples, a lot of them be the missionaries going over to them African countries.
Oh, that's a big one too.
That's a whole nother can of worms. Ain't no loophole. That's just what they do over there, and there ain't nobody trying to pass no bill to protect those children.
Well,
we can't even protect our shit.
I don't even think that's another bag of worms, man. Because when you look at these motherfuckers that have these nonprofits to kind of like hide their assets and their profits and shit like that, like it's all controlled by the same people.
Exactly.
The people we're not allowed to talk about.
And listen, those people, you can't boycott them or, your state won't get FEMA funds. Listen. There was I saw this shit in Hidden Color Street. It was one of Tariq Nasheed's documentaries, and he was talking. I forget which African country it was, but the Prime Minister Idris Deby was trying to put an end to those missionaries coming over because he said one, they were sexually abusing the children, they were stealing the fucking children. You know what I'm saying? Because we find out that a lot of these certain families. Not all, but certain families with these African babies, a lot of these motherfuckers didn't get consent to take those children.
Yeah, wow. They just took them and was like, they showed the one lady was like, I thought they were just going to take her for like the summer until, for her education and then send her back. She said, I never signed over my child.
Right.
She was supposed to come over there to go to school. That was it.
There was a father who said, and they said they went through the whole, it's funny, the article is like, yeah, he's poor, he doesn't have this, he doesn't that. No, he had a fucking son. and it was his duty to raise that child or get out of whatever position he was in to take care of that son, not have somebody take it, and then when it's brought to the light of day, the defense is, oh well, this kid has a better life now.
That's
If
not
he
the
was
case.
over there, he would be starving. That's
Yeah,
not the case. You know what I'm saying?
It's called rights, parental rights, and y'all violating just because y'all say y'all got, a better, you think you're, taking him away from his father,
Right.
a better way of life for him. But yeah, no, that's not the case, man.
And I,
Not the
and
case.
I wish Driz was here, man, because he could probably go into this shit in detail. But think about this. This dude is so it was surrogacy, so that child is one of theirs biologically.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
See,
that's what I was saying about like what happens when the bill passes. You know what I mean? This baby's stuck. It's collateral damage right now. That's what I'm saying. What are the repercussions for these parents now that started this whole fucking thing? They snatched the kid now, or again, as I said earlier, is the kid grandfathered in?
And they knew what they was doing.
Yeah, that's why he did the shit online. Posted his journey through surrogacy.
I got a kid that can't run away from it. How diabolical that is, man.
That is cold. That is cold.
That's a sick fucking person, man.
That's cold.
These cats are going through
I can't snatch one. Man. I'll weird science one. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Right. Yeah. I'll weird science one.
Weird science. Sorry, no disrespect to my weird science.
No,
fan.
that's
my shit. But yeah, y'all get it. All right, man. Fuck.
But that just shows you the lengths that a sick person would go through. Let me say this: have y'all seen that movie Barbarian? Y'all probably ain't into horror movies, but y'all gotta check Barbarian out. Barbarian was a diabolical ass film for a lot of reasons, and it wasn't because of the fucking monster, which was an inbred woman, but she was really a victim. She was going around murking people, but the story was this cat in Detroit was posing as like a repairman, and he would go in these women's houses and he would leave the bathroom window unlocked. Long story short, he would abduct them, and he built these tunnels under his home, and he would take them down there and he would rape these women, film it, and then when they had children, he would rape them, and when they had children, he would rape them, and so on and so forth. What's the difference between this and that? I mean, the cat ain't did nothing yet, but bro, you went to jail for that. That shit don't just go away. They said that shit don't just go away. That's why they gotta make it to where these motherfuckers can't be near kids.
All right. Let's get on to the next. Louisiana Medicaid Millionaire.
Let's get it, man. What's this?
That's fucking gangster as fuck.
Oh my god, man! A Louisiana woman who purchased a Lamborghini while fraudulently obtaining Medicaid benefits is facing a fraud charge. Authorities said this week. Candace Taylor, 35, of Slidell, dubbed the Medicaid millionaire by the Office of Louisiana Attorney General Liz Murrow, was arrested Monday. The State Bureau of Investigation, began looking into Taylor after receiving a complaint from Louisiana Health Department saying she underreported her income to qualify for Medicaid benefits. From 2021 through 2024, Ms. Taylor continued to transfer tens of thousands of dollars between her personal and business accounts, with personal inflows consistently exceeding the eligibility threshold for Medicaid. The affidavit directly states, Medicaid provides health insurance for low-income adults and children. The program is partially funded and primarily managed by state governments. The federal government established parameters for the states to follow. However, each state administers its Medicaid program differently. That's the key right there. I didn't know that. Each state, dole out the money completely different. Taylor initially applied for Medicaid in May 2019 under the alias of Candace Taylor, listing a biweekly income of $1,900 and no dependents. The application was denied. Less than a year later, she reapplied and under the same misspelled name, prosecutors said she was allegedly inconsistent with the years she reported having a dependent. Eventually, investigators discovered she owns 6 different businesses that generated more than $9.5 million between January of 2020 and December of 2024, according to court documents. A look at her accounts revealed deposits totaling $480,000, with over $325,000 directly attributed to Taylor's businesses and activities, authorities said. In addition, transfers payments were dispersed from one account, including $45,000 in a vehicle payment to Audi Finance. Other purchases include $100,000 wire transfer to Tactical Fleet, an exotic car dealership, followed by a $13,000 debit card transaction for a purchase of a 2022 Lamborghini Urus, authorities said. Taylor also made multiple 6-figure withdrawals via cashier checks, which allegedly funded property purchases, cosmetic, surgery, high-end jewelry, and luxury services. 2 months after the Lamborghini, Taylor tried to renew her Medicaid benefits, claiming she made $4,000 a month with unidentified businesses. However, she admitted that she was the owner. Authorities said. Investigators also saw Taylor flaunting her lifestyle on social media. The Attorney General's office said that's how she got caught. Stunting on him. And somebody, was like, hey man, I saw her down at the fucking Medicaid office. The fuck? I don't understand. They said she was already 6-7 figs in with her own little business, and she gonna, dilly dally with the Medicaid. Oh, okay.
Sound like ODB to me.
Go pick up your stamps in a fucking limo. Yeah,
in a limo. Hey man,
what's up, man?
This is one of them situations where I think she's just one of them people that's addicted to getting away with shit, like Bernie Madoff. They said that shit became a game to him.
Just because he can, not necessarily for the thrill of them, but she, flaunting, she buying Lambos and all kind of goofy shit, and she's stunting online.
But I guess my thing is like with these people, man, like, all right, because I can't necessarily sit up and point the finger and be like, ooh, this evil bitch. When you look at the politicians, what they doing, I mean, for fuck's sake, Nancy Pelosi they saying that she been allegedly insider trading for how long?
Yeah,
and ain't nothing happened. We got a president who's they said that his name has been redacted out of the Epstein files and shit. All of them, man. It's all kind of shit going on. So I'm not going to sit there and point the finger and say, oh, you shouldn't have did that. But what I am going to say, like, damn, how much was enough? You had more than enough to flip.
And be legit. And be legit and stay legit.
Get out the game.
But that goes back to your original statement by saying, some people just the thrill of it. And you saw, you saw the mug shot or whatever. She looked like she cheesing, like, you caught me this time. But I got something to fall back on. Y'all just took away the Medicaid. That's fine. I still got X amount in the bank.
Right. You know how much of this shit in my mama name?
Exactly.
I just like listen, man. Let me just say something. When you do certain crimes, that shit takes a certain level of confidence and a certain level of intelligence that the average motherfucker don't have. Now, let me say this. In all fairness, I think the average person does have it. But the average person may not have the confidence, or like Feora L said in Man of Steel, the average person possesses a sense of morality that some of these people just don't.
Yeah.
They don't a lot of these people feel like right and wrong and don't do this, don't do that. It's nothing more than a method of control. Hell, I've even felt that way. Like, damn, am I too nice of a guy? Maybe I should just get down in the dirt with the rest of these motherfuckers. You really start to think that when you see some of these people winning. But then
especially like to your point, fam, especially like during COVID. Motherfuckers backed out of the workforce and was like, shit, I'm just gonna collect unemployment. And motherfuckers did it for years on. I'm like, and now all of a sudden I'm getting memos from work saying, oh, you're an essential worker now. When did that happen? You know, but yeah, I was pissed. Motherfuckers stopped paying their rent all those years, and I'm like, no repercussions. They ain't getting evicted.
Fam, me and you both was working. Blessed to be doing so during COVID as well. But you just hit the nail on the head. It was motherfuckers was working and just said, man, fuck the rent.
Yep, I ain't paying it.
And I ain't leaving.
Yep, for years. Bro, you give me 6 months, I'm Gucci. Give me 6 months without having to pay fucking rent. Give me 6.
6. And we good.
Trust me, I'm good.
So I'm saying that, you know, that's why that line was so heavy to me when she said that in the movie. Because she says, you know, you possess a sense of morality, which we do not. And that gives us an evolutionary advantage over you. When you look at people that do shit like her, man, they be getting it. They just can't stop. And that's when the fuck they get caught.
Like you said, I get, you know, certain folks, you know, insider trading, but this is kind of like on the same line of that Brett Favre shit. When you rating the, what you call it?
Right,
yes,
Cuddy.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like you rating the poorest of the poor, like Medicaid. This is money allocated for folks who really don't have shit. You know what I mean? If you don't hustle, do something like insider trading or whatever, but you going after the, you know, you taking some literally food out of other folks' mouths and benefits away from certain folks.
Well, let me say this. Here's the difference. When you do the Medicaid shit, think about how much of that shit you got to do before the higher up say, hey, man, we got to put a stop to this shit.
Yeah.
If you do a little bit of that shit, if it's
just claiming a kid.
Yeah, if you do a little bit of that shit, man, they ain't going to pay attention. They can, man, this ain't even worth the goddamn. We ain't going to get no publicity for this. You know what I'm saying? But you keep going and you keep going. Yeah, they going to be on your ass. But then let's flip it. I'm telling you right now, you ain't going to tell me that it wasn't some motherfuckers after Madoff because he was fucking with rich folks' money.
But he was just the figurehead. You know, that shit kept going afterwards, whatever. Like those folks, that money's out there. Where do you think that money was going? It's out there.
Yeah.
He pulled it all in and he set up an infrastructure that's probably still going on to this day. It's just repackaged.
It's repackaged. Somebody else took the blueprint. Somebody
like, oh, no. Bernie was shit. You know, I knew it. That's why I never put my money with him or whatever. Like, yeah, you robbing motherfuckers. You know, Bernie was robbing with the left hand. You robbing with the right.
Right.
That's all it is. You know, don't think, you know, that community is small. They all, you know, turned on him, whatever, but they got a taste.
They got a taste. They all got
a taste.
They was like, yeah, you gonna give us a taste or we gonna kill your fucking family.
Yeah. Or we're gonna shut this whole shit. We're gonna shut this whole shit down if you don't go ahead and, you know, take the L for us.
Take the L and call that shit.
Keep it going. Yeah, we'll keep it going. But that Madoff name is burnt. Know, and that's all it is. And again, that shit's still going on to this day. You know, motherfuckers are still getting scammed. Like, oh, we only taking X amount, you know, in fees because, you know, we are reinvesting in your funds or whatever. But as soon as you ask, like, hey man, can I get a $10,000 check from my account?
No.
Ooh, hey, check back with me in about a couple hours, and then you call.
Yeah,
this number has
disconnected.
You know, that's how that shit go. That's all. It's just one of those people. They need something to believe in, and they align themselves with certain folks, thinking if I just be in that vicinity or whatever with these folks, some of that should have rubbed. Yeah, that should have rubbed off on me, and that's how Bernie made. I mean, Bernie wasn't overnight. This is fucking decades.
Yeah.
You know, so again, like I said, if you're doing shit like this, man, that your greatest asset is try to be humble and stay low. Stay off the fucking radar, but you posting up on what you call it. And again, you got it probably was a family member or somebody else that just got tired of you doing that and not spreading it around.
It's always it. Money making Mitch. That's how they hit it. Money making bitch.
Yeah.
I see you shining, nickel.
Hey man, yeah, that's the what you call it, man. That movie has so many lessons.
Yes. Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Underground cult classic. I mean, god dang, that motherfucker came home and was just like, nah, I'm a earner. You
Yep.
can't be just put me on the corner. Come on, man, and give me my shit.
Yes. And see, if you read about the real story or you listen to them talk about
Oh,
that shit was sad.
I talked to what you call it. I not talked to him, but I listened to old boy, the big dude, the
Rich
one
Porter?
who, yeah, not Rich, but the Ace, the what's called the original, the
Oh
dude
yeah.
that
Rich Porter
made
dead.
him.
Yeah. Rich Porter passed on him, his
Yeah,
little brother.
but the real
Yeah,
dude,
Ace. Yeah, AZ. No,
yeah,
AZ was the other dude. Yeah, it was Ace.
yes, the original, the dude that's based off of or whatever
Yeah.
him, and he was like, yeah, it was really like that,
Yeah.
and yeah, man, it's just sad. It's just one of those cats don't want to see you, they feel
Inferior.
not necessarily inferior. They feel like entitled to, what you
Yeah.
got. Like, hey, man, and
Yeah.
I came up when you came up. Like, yeah, but you didn't put in that work.
And it's
You know,
crazy. It's crazy because Mitch is like, I don't know if he felt he was just that cat or whatever, but I mean, it was all around him, man. But especially that uncle, every time he seen the uncle, it was something.
and that's what it is, especially the uncle when he on that shit as well. Like
Yep.
my nephew shining and he's selling that shit.
Yeah.
I can get it, both ways. I can get it, a straight supply here and he could pay my bills.
And you playing him in front of people.
Yeah.
I'm broke, baby. I'm broke, baby.
Yeah.
That motherfucker Makai Piper. Yeah.
That was the shit, man. But yeah, man, that's what you get. Hopefully she learned her lesson. But again, more than likely, she just found a new way to hustle. Hopefully she has some money buried in her mama's backyard. And she get her shit together. Go in there and turn in that damn Lambo. You know what I'm saying? And get your ass an SUV, a normal SUV, and call it a day.
Right.
What's up, old man? What you think about these scams on Medicaid and stuff like that? Again, we talked about, we don't mind that whole, when you insider trading and shit like that, but when you go after, shit like Medicaid and that shit Brett Favre was doing when he raided that one and he got jammed up, you know what I mean? Shit like that, like, God damn, you taking away from damn SNAP benefits and shit or whatever. What the fuck is wrong with you, man?
Like it's nuts that they gonna pull her out and throw her on TMZ for doing this shit when it's like it's because of like Medicare fraud shit that our bills for healthcare are so goddamn high. Yep. Like you should see doctors and hospitals and like you rarely hear about large facilities like hospitals going through this when they do this shit all the time.
Yeah.
But every once in a while you'll get a doctor, but it's mostly, they want to pull black folks out on the carpet for this shit.
Well, and shit, like Sonny Hoiston's husband, I don't necessarily know if it was Medicaid, but it was insurance. They said the cat was committing insurance fraud. He's a doctor. And she was up on the show saying some shit, and somebody pointed out, like, do she know she just ratted on this motherfucker? Because she just got to talking, you know what I'm saying? That's like it was one of these reality shows, like maybe like one of these home fixer-uppers, and the lady was like, yeah, what we do is we put the money in a corporation fund, and then we do this, that, and other. He was like, yo, this bitch, did she just realize she admitted to, you know what I'm saying?
That's how it goes, family. That's how it goes.
Y'all got to check out Pocket Watching with JT. He's a certified financial planner. He talk about all this shit. Break down motherfuckers who got caught, everything. Like he the one that found how much Dr. Umar actually raised in the years that he claimed he didn't make shit.
Hey, bro, anybody, Stevie Wonder knew, could see how much he didn't raise or raised and put into a different account, man. That shit is fucking ridiculous. That's all. Like I said, it's time to eat some of that
donations.
That karma cake.
Donations.
Only sucker niggas and lonely bitches was donating to
donations.
Yes.
Yes.
Black
All
queens
right, man.
forever, snow bunnies never.
Hey man, we need to make that trip to Greece. Outrage in Greece as Zante, I think I'm saying that right, nightclub holds X-rated chocolate licking contest with revelers simulating sex acts on stage.
I don't want to go to that.
You don't want to see that?
You can see that in Vegas.
Yeah, true.
Christian man.
You go to the islands, man. Go on over to Sicily, man, or go over to Greece. But yeah, man. In the fucking club, and I guess is making the rounds, man. With it. I'm like, why? Just do to do, man. Why the fuck y'all over here doing, molesting the fucking banana?
A bunch of boys dressed up as Spartans, man. You know that Greek love. You know that the Greeks was there with that Greek love. You know what I'm talking about? The motherfuckers is up there. They got the party gonna be called the Hot Cakes. You know what I'm saying? Fleet's gonna be in there dressed as a Spartan.
He sounds like somebody uncle who sit down in the basement who watched nothing but that little 13-inch Zenith. That's what you sound like right now. Zenith.
The Zenith? I ain't seen the Zenith since I was a kid.
Zenith. I'm sitting on top of that old broke Curtis Mathis.
That used to be a good TV too. Yeah. Curtis Mathis. Everybody like, man, we got a big TV. Man, that's a 20-something inch with all that wood around it.
All that wood. Solid.
That was a TV sitting in a coffin, motherfucker. Go ahead.
Don't forget the turntable on the side. That motherfucker was heavy as shit.
That didn't work.
Bruh, if you lift up that damn Curtis Mathis, that was the original carpet was up underneath that, fam. That motherfucker was heavy as shit. You need about $2 to get that motherfucker up out.
Didn't that motherfucker had one of them he used to play, remember them little ass records with the big holes?
45, son.
He used to play them 45s.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can you imagine if we took these youngins to see the shit we grew up with?
Bro, show them a corner of that TV. If you hit that motherfucker without those house shoes on or something, you losing a toe.
Show them how far that phone gonna let them go away from the wall.
Yes, sir. That's the kitchen line. That kitchen line.
That's the nicest high fidelity.
Get off the phone. I need to make a call.
Listen to that sound.
We are old enough.
Turn down the bass, adjust the treble.
We are old enough to remember that the last industrial age of the telephone. You realize that shit, fellas?
Yeah, man.
The last one before us was the motherfuckers with the board.
The switch operators.
That was a job.
That John Wick shit.
Yeah, you picked up the phone and was like, give me such and such, address, and they'll patch you in.
Yeah. No, after that, it was the shit we had, rotary phones and shit. Mm-hmm. Oh man, we old. Let's keep going.
Trying to page somebody with a fucking rotary phone. Nigga, do not fuck up.
Yep.
Anyway. Yeah, man. I don't understand these kids, man. Lou video appearing to show the contest on the renowned Greek party island has circulated online to provoke fury in Greece. Yeah, man. It's a bunch of TikTok going around.
Shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, shit. The island of Lesbos.
Yeah.
They call it a Greek opening. Like Greek is known for this shit.
That's what I'm saying. What is like outrage?
Come on, man, because it made it to TikTok and folks is like, damn, they doing that in the club. And again, like Saul said, you do whatever the fuck you want in Vegas, depending on how much you want to spend.
That's
motherfuckers. I've seen motherfuckers turn up, like folks you think is just normal, and it's like, hey, how much I was gonna pay at the club? I'll do that for y'all. That actually happened. That actually fucking happened for a bachelor party. We, my boys flew in for younger brother's bachelor party, and we sitting in they got a suite at the Rio, and we sitting there, and everybody's trying to, Ohio folks trying to put our money together. Like, man, what the fuck are we gonna do, man? And it was fight night, a fight weekend. And other folks who lived in Vegas for a minute was like, y'all trying to club hop? like that's gonna be impossible tonight, man. Minimum, to get in, gonna be a bill. And cats, Youngstown standards, a bill. That's what I'm trying to spend for the whole night, let alone just to get in. So we sitting around, and one of the homeboy's cousins, she was sitting around with us politicking. They up there smoking, and she was like, "Well, how much y'all was trying to spend?" And everybody got together and was like, "In total, about maybe $200-300." She was like, "I'll be back." She went home and came back in those the trench coat, see-through stilettos, and she put on a show. And that was it. Mind you, bro, we used our phone for music. Motherfuckers put on Too Short on Pandora, and the goddamn she give him the
blow the whistle.
The dude, what you call it? The dude whose bachelor party it was. She giving him a lap dance, and a goddamn commercial came on.
JetBlue holiday.
I never fucking forget that, because we didn't have a premium package. We just had, the base Pandora, with the, not unlimited skips and all that shit. But a goddamn commercial came on, sobered everybody up. Like, you gotta be fucking kidding me.
That's some Youngstown shit.
She was literally sitting on his lap, and she just put her head back like, y'all broke motherfuckers.
Man,
y'all couldn't even get the premium package on Pandora.
Man, she knew she wasn't getting the tip. She knew she wasn't getting the tip when that
it's Ohio
commercial
folks,
came
man.
on.
That's her fucking fault when you just at the last minute. I'll come.
Yeah, she doubled back, went back to the crib. We didn't have to leave the fucking. I loved it because we didn't have to leave. You know how bumper to bumper, on fight weekend, we didn't have to leave the fucking hotel. She dipped, went home and got her, her outfit, her uniform, and came back because they were like, yeah, this is my cousin. She know the clubs or whatever. She used to work at such and such. She used to strip. And she's like, I used to. Shit, she snapped back when she realized she could hit a quick lick with some fucking, out of towners. And it was weird because her cousin was like throwing money at her. That's just weird to me. But anyway, yeah, man, that was a weird fucking night.
Listen, man, let me say something. Youngstown guys don't really got the greatest reputation with strippers, man. I remember being at a goddamn strip bachelor party.
We don't know no better. we know the value of $1.
we was at a bachelor party. All these cats, these motherfuckers came out. The girls was from Cleveland, man. They had the dude.
They always from Cleveland with a bouncer. It might have been the same crew. Go ahead, man.
The girl's name was Skittles. It probably was.
Probably
it was Skittles.
And we had Polka Hot Ass. But go ahead.
Polka Hot Ass. We had Skittles. Polka
How do I remember that?
Yeah.
Polka fucking hot ass.
Yes,
I'm
sir.
going to call my wife that. So listen, the DJ was like, anybody need one? Motherfuckers was throwing that money, man. They was making that shit rain, man. Man, after about 15 at 20 minutes.
That was it.
The money stopped.
These bitches, no, it didn't. Because I still was like, boom. But see, listen, these cats blew all their money in one little make it rain session. They made it drizzle.
Yeah.
Man, your boy, I made $37 last and had enough to go to Perkins afterwards. Because I told him, I said, hey, I ain't taking no more money. I don't trick on bitches like that. Man, I had that little 37. I dish out $1 here, $2 there. I'm getting the same shit they getting. You know what I'm saying? These cats. And I you can hear the girls like, oh my God, these niggas is broke.
Yep. Yeah. Like, we did the same.
Me. You ain't getting no more money down.
We had some girls come in from Cleveland, and they had their little bouncer or pimp, whatever the fuck it was, man. We wasn't throwing hard enough. And the chicks was like, these motherfuckers, they said these motherfuckers are lame. Because we sitting there looking at each other like, dude, we got invited here. I didn't know we had to trick off fucking money. And it was like, man, what the fuck? I thought it was just a regular party. I didn't know you called some girls from Cleveland to come down. We ain't got it like that, man. We got just enough gas to get back home. We ain't be tricking shit off. We about to go to MTO and order a fucking sandwich on the way home. We ain't got money like that to be throwing on
go
the
to sheets tonight.
Yeah, that's it. Made to order.
Got everything in my mama name.
Bro, we got 2 songs, and the dude was like, man, we could book another fucking function tonight. We can't deal with these motherfucking brokies. We go back to Cleveland and then go back to the club and get the money. These motherfuckers is broke. We hit the turnpike for this?
Hey, and the shit is
looking at 3 dudes that like to drink in the parking lot because we ain't paying the bar for shit.
Oh, you remember them days?
You got that right.
With a bottle.
What time the club close? Yeah, we out. Club closed at 2. We out there at 1:30. Yeah,
fucked up.
Shit, the first time I met Ed, he had a bottle in his jacket. A goddamn club. This motherfucker ordered a cup full of ice. I was like, man, this is my dog.
We don't know no better. That's what it was. It was like, man, I ain't got no money. Y'all want to go out? Like, nigga, I got drinks right here. Why the fuck I want to leave?
But it's a certain beauty in it, man. Like not being from these bigger places, man.
That part.
You know,
that part.
It's a different kind of upbringing. And again, you know, it wasn't that I ain't had no bread. I just wasn't going to take no money out to do no dumb shit. Like, because I'm like, bitch, I'm not paying for a fantasy. And a lot of us are practical like that.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of us are practical. I can count on one hand the amount of times I've been to a strip club, maybe 2. And I never really spent much money except for my brother's because he didn't have a bachelor party. So I took him. It was just spot out in North Carolina, man. Oh my God. I was up there saying trick shit. This bitch, I was, bitch, you doing this to go to college? And she started laughing. But my point is, man, like, I think we literally fucked up the stripping tourism to Youngstown single-handedly because them bitches was like, these niggas is broke. I was like, bitch, I ain't got nothing, but I got about $10 left, and I'm going to Perkins. Get me some corn and eggs.
That's it.
Shit is on them. God, I remember that goddamn corn that night. That shit's on them strippers, man. You can't go to Youngstown and expect people to trick off on you.
But you know what?
You around a bunch of drug dealers or something. But
you
can't be around regular dudes.
Youngstown consider Cleveland the big city. So how folks from Cleveland come down and thinking they're gonna get some money out of us? It ain't there to get.
But let me tell you something. No, I knew who was who in that room. I knew who the fuck was who in that room.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just gonna tell you, the money was there. It was just nobody. Cats came out to celebrate the person whose party it was.
Okay.
You know, they was just like a little, you know, they was entertainment, but wasn't nobody gonna sit up there and just keep forking out bread to you bitches. I mean, y'all can only do but so much.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Shit, man. We'll fuck around. We'll rather give you a set of rims than fucking money. You know, like, nigga, I got some shit sitting in my grandma's basement that look real good on your way back up to Cleveland. You know what I'm
saying? I knew, like I said,
we could barter, but I ain't breaking off my knot.
I know who is who. And while some cats may not, some cats probably didn't have it, but we not them type of cats. It's like
that part.
Hey man, we just gonna break the bank on you because you shaking some ass in our face. We can go and get that for free and do what we want. you know what I'm saying? This ain't Fantasy Island and shit. You know, my fantasy ain't to have a broad dance in my face. I want to fuck. That's what my thing was. I'm not about to pay you to wiggle in my face. I'm trying to wiggle on this dick. Fuck a tease. And I'm not giving, and I ain't giving you no money because I got more respect. See, that's the thing. I respect money like that. It was a time when I didn't because I was young, especially when I was drinking. But no. Now, y'all probably can get away with that in Cleveland. Bigger city. Y'all probably got some cats doing it way bigger. But I would venture to say it wasn't even cats that's really doing that shit like that. Because most of them girls, they go down to Atlanta. They go down to Florida. They go to places like that. I've met strippers, and they will tell you, we go to Atlanta, we go to Florida. On the cool, I was in Cancun. Saw 2 sisters out there, man. My brother-in-law got to rapping with them. I'm not, you know, my sister's husband down in Texas. I don't want nobody watching this thinking but I saw him. I looked back like, what the fuck he doing talking to these two? He was like, he was tallying up how much it would be to fuck they was prostitutes. they would go out to because they like shit. We out at the resort. It's gonna be motherfuckers out here.
Yep.
Shit, we could trick. It's gonna sell when corn and cotton won't, and that ain't just in the United States. The motherfuckers was taking that cooch international.
Man, I think if you can't do the shit in Cleveland, you have to hit a road trip to Youngstown. You know,
Yeah,
you the practice squad, bitch.
Yeah, that's your audition. See how much you earn in fucking Youngstown. If you could come out of that bitch with $200,
we may give you minors.
We may give you a shot on the pole.
And on the cool, somebody gonna try to fuck you for the low. They gonna try to give you the least amount they can.
Damn right. I got a half a Bellaria at the crib. Come on, bro. Come see about me.
You get the
Come see about me.
You get the rest of this St. Odds, motherfucker.
I told you, bro. We will barter. We will barter before we break with our bread, man. We ain't doing that shit. And that's what it was. Like you said, it was dudes probably there who had the money, who got it or whatever, the trick off or whatever. But for the most part, shit, you fucking with my re-up. I ain't tricking that off. I ain't over some ass. Shit,
I'm gonna say this. It's funny you said that. That's all I'm gonna say.
I got you. I got you.
I'm saying that's how you know we crib, man.
I got you.
Them Detroit Cats. What's up, crib? What's up, crib? What's up? That's what I'm saying. We crib, man. You know, I never believed in that shit. Throwing money at. I throw money at my wife, man. I ain't throw no money at no fucking stripper.
As you should. I throw money at these bills. That's what I do.
That's what I do.
Here you go.
I throw money at my little nephews, man. That bring me so much joy to see the smiles on their faces, man. Ain't no fucking stripper.
Yeah, I never understood that whole concept of it, man. It was like, dude, you don't get nothing out of it just to say that you did, and motherfuckers going at each other, and it's an ego thing. You're like, nigga, I just bought out the bar, but you don't drink. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, I bought all the bottles of champagne, so that motherfucker couldn't.
Right.
Now I got all the girls in our section.
Right.
For what? Now you got these girls that are bloated, filled with fucking champagne, and you can't do nothing with them. You can't be poking on them when they all bloated like that, man.
That's why you got that water around your neck. You got fluid built up around your neck. Who raised you?
Yeah, you just hear these stories of like these NBA dudes who say how they used to try to outstun each other and then blowing, what was that? Jermaine Dupri said he spent for I don't know how many years at Magic City, $10,000 every Monday, or I forget how many years he would trick off.
He Jermaine Dupri. You got to do that.
You don't though.
He do.
You don't.
I don't know. I ain't Jermaine.
You don't. 10 bands are just tricking.
I couldn't do it.
Just throwing money.
When T.I. wrote that song, everybody know it ain't tricking if you got it. I said, oh shit.
Here we go.
Here we go. It's the new generation.
New generation of simps.
And everybody just got to spending.
Yeah, for nothing. Like I never understood I guess because it's a culture thing, Atlanta, they're like, nigga, that's what we do. We have meetings, we do everything at the strip club. That's the hub. I'm like, okay, that's cool, but damn, every week?
It's like that in Texas.
Like every fucking week?
I knew a cat, he fixed cars. We was just when we was reading meters. Dude say, hey man, I make more money fixing cars. Motherfucker drop an engine like nothing. His name was Mitch, bad motherfucker on mechanic. He said, man, this job, I take this money and spend it at the strip club.
Jesus. And that's a lot of money. And that's straight, and, like you said, he dropped an engine. That's cash.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And it's on his time. I mean, what you're doing is cool, but regardless, it's some back-breaking shit.
Yep.
It's some back-breaking shit, man. You literally on your back, dropping fucking engines. You could, snatch fucking fingers off, all kind of shit doing that. But yeah, man, I'd be damned if I do all that hard work, get all that grease off my body to go trick and come home with fucking, body butter and glitter on my face.
There you go.
Yeah. All right, gentlemen.
Yeah.
Thank y'all again.
Some guys love.
One more quick thing I want to ask you guys, you brothers.
What's up,
man?
family?
Before we go, since we from the O, what do you gentlemen think about the Cincinnati brawl?
Old girl getting mollywopped. Hey man, it happened.
Yeah, keep your hands to yourself and
Yeah, it happened.
get your ass whipped.
Yeah, you talk about the old lady who went up to the.
No, I'm talking about the down. I guess they had a jazz fest here recently,
Oh
and
yeah. That white lady got the.
yeah, because she was with the guy who decided to smack the brother, and the crowd looked like some shit out of Sinners, man.
Yeah. Fuck around and found out. Yeah, fuck around. I told you, man. You got vampire sea walking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's crazy how they tried to flip it too. It made it seem like, white people weren't welcome and they got jumped.
Right.
Yeah.
That whole narrative. Like,
Until
no,
it came out
motherfucker.
that it was just some racist ass Ukrainian or Russian. They said you Russian, but it's probably Ukrainian.
I just keep seeing pictures of her talk about, she's healing. Like, yeah, that's what happens when you catch, you get your eye dotted. Yeah, that's
Right.
what happens.
You was involved with the shit. You should have ran.
That
Hooray.
part. Go get help.
Hey man, y'all see that naked gun yet?
I heard that shit was hilarious, man.
No,
It's silly.
I haven't seen that, or they've been killing our homie, the big homie, the OG, the triple OG, Don Mega, with that remake of War of the Worlds.
Oh, they've
been fucking killing them. Was like, nigga, why Cube? Why? I haven't seen it yet. I thought somebody said it was fucking 3 hours, but I think it's like an hour and a half, something like that. I might check it out.
The problem I have with that is this cat ain't solely responsible for the failure of that movie. He's one actor out of how many?
Mm-hmm.
The production team, all of that. I think that when we get to a point where we can, cast like Cube, where we can start, because Aries Spears started that shit, and anybody that's saying Aries ain't got talent, you got to be in that game to say that, because I think he talented. You know what I'm saying? He's a hell of a comedian. I think he went in on Cube for no reason, but Cube, whether he's one dimensional or not, Cube gave us a lot by way of music and movies. Classics on both sides.
Yeah, he did that. But Aries just pointed out that Cube pretty much plays the same guy in everything he touches as far as movies. It's the same. I get it. That's what we get from O'Shea. That's fine. But I'm just saying how everybody was just like, who do movie reviews was like, I'm not saying don't watch it. Then that awkward silence, and I'm like, God dang, Cube got a dud. That's fine. Out of how many movies?
But you know what? Out of how many movies he got one dud? But here's fine. Here's the thing. Zale is the same motherfucker every movie, just with a different temperament. Will Smith is the same motherfucker every movie. We all remember Wild West.
Yeah, Samuel.
Jason fucking Statham been the same man with male pattern baldness. The Rock is the same eyebrow raising motherfucker, and we love him. So to just put that shit on Cube, and everybody that had a motherfucking dud. What's the movie where The Rock was he was the fairy godmoms and shit?
No, the Tooth Fairy.
The Tooth Fairy. Jason Statham was shit. He had a few of them. He finally just hit a lick with that the beekeeper shit. The last movie they said was garbage.
I mean it happens again. Like you said, I'd rather it happen later.
Yeah,
look at Zale. Cube is better off making his own movies than trying to do, remakes. I respect him more as a director. More behind the scenes than in front of it. He's equally talented behind the scenes and in front of the scenes. But this one, hey man, it is what it is.
It happens.
It was direct release on Amazon. Like what do you expect out of that?
Right.
It's like one level above Tubi.
Come on, man. And guess what? When Cube drops something else, I'm gonna go see it. Cause Cube that motherfucker.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? Not to take anything away, because I don't believe I ain't gonna dog one brother out just to put another one up.
Right. I'm not gonna dog anybody until I put my eyes on it. I'm not, you know what I'm saying? So to each his own, because some folks said, hey man, it wasn't that bad. I don't know what was y'all expecting. Have y'all not seen the original? But anyway.
Aries Spears is a phenomenal comedian, but you don't have Cube's resume
at all.
You know what I'm saying? That doesn't mean you can't have your opinion, but it's about how we deliver that opinion.
But
You know what I'm saying?
it's Aries. You
It's,
know how
and
you know,
that's the
it's
truth.
Aries. It's Aries.
That's the truth.
That's his get down. He gonna run with it because you're gonna keep his name in your mouth.
There you go. Because he didn't like Martin.
See what I'm saying? Stuff like that. So again, that's what he does. He's pretty much the troll of the comedy scene or whatever, you know. So it's fine. That's what he does.
Yep.
Gentlemen, y'all stay safe. Love y'all.
And, love you too, bro.
And man, we'll do this shit again, man.
Right.
Sounds like a plan.
Peace.
Peace.
Cut it.